Our first burning question focuses on golf's AAA circuit, the Web.com Tour. 13 native sons own some degree of status, and Canadian fans will be eagerly tracking their progress all season. But come October, who will be the top Canadian? Adam Hadwin's experience out there gives him the edge, while some older vets are crafty enough to collect the needed cash. Don't forget the last 4 Canadian-born Canadian amateur champs all have the talent to get it done too. And who might join those 4 past champs with a major amateur win of their own this year? Well, an obvious candidate is teen sensation Brooke Henderson. The Team Canada star won multiple titles each of the last 2 summers and made the cut in last year's U.S. Women's Open. On the men's side, Corey Connors and Taylor Pendrith are teammates at Kent State University, and both have had great success on the course. They're worth keeping an eye on. Also keep an eye on SCOREGolf all summer. It's a top 100 year for us, which means we'll be ranking Canada's top golf courses from 1 to 100. What course will hold down the top spot as Canada's best? In the past, the battle has been waged between the National, St. George's, and Hamilton, but perhaps a new contender will oust the others in 2014. We'll have the answer this July. Some of those courses might also be an answer for another burning question. Where will the RBC Canadian Open go after Royal Montreal? This year's edition is all set for La Belle Provence, but after that, all options are on the table. Shaughnessy, St. George's, and Hamilton are previous hosts expected to be in the mix, but rumors suggest several newcomers are also being discussed. Stay tuned for this announcement. As for the actual event, Brandt Snedeker was a deserving champ at last year's RBC Canadian Open, but who will it be in 2014? With a field this year expected to include the likes of Luke Donald, Graham McDowell, and Matt Kuchar, among others, a stellar show could be in store for Royal Montreal. Hunter Mahan, Dustin Johnson, and Snedeker should also be contenders once again, while the Canadian contingent tries to break the 50-plus year drought in our National Open. One of those Canadians will be Mike Weir, and fans are dying to know, will he rebound and hold on to his PGA Tour status? The lefty's dealt with coaching changes and injuries for what seems like forever, but he's finally healthy and ready to compete. He's shown flashes of his old self, but finding consistency will be the key to making more cuts and netting enough FedEx Cup points to squeeze inside the top 125. Playing on his final career money list exemption, the pressure will be mounting. While Weir has a major on his resume, a number of others are looking for theirs. Who will be the next to join the major club in 2014? We've already touched on guys such as Mahan, Kuchar, and Snedeker, but don't count out rising stars such as Jason Day or Jordan Spieth either. Henrik Stenson is another to watch after capturing last year's FedEx Cup, as is veteran Sergio Garcia, who many agree is long overdue. 10 years younger and with 2 majors under his belt is Rory McIlroy, although none came in a very disappointing 2013 season, leading us to ask, will Rory rebound? Early results say that he will, and he insists his personal life and his equipment are non-issues. But the jury is still out whether the Northern Irishman can return to the form he displayed as the world's #1 golfer 2 years ago. With so much potential, expectations are certainly high. Speaking of potential, it continues to tantalize us with our homegrown star, Graham DeLaet. His breakout season a year ago has started much the same way in 2014, with an elusive first win the missing piece of the puzzle. When will he win? Well, it can take golfers hundreds of starts to finally catch the break they need to enter the winner's circle. Chances are DeLaet, despite all the promise he's shown, is no exception and he'll have to wait his turn. But it could be sooner rather than later. His stats say he's among the best on tour in most categories, and if he can ever nail down his putting, a victory should follow. Finally, our most burning question of this PGA Tour season surrounds the game's biggest star. Tiger Woods won 5 times during a stellar 2013 campaign, but he left everyone wondering why none of those victories came at one of the big 4. He's now 38, and the pressure isn't getting any lighter. So the question is, will Tiger win a major in 2014? We've seen how dominant Woods can be on any given week, but can he put 4 good rounds together specifically for golf's most prestigious events? We don't know, but we can't wait to watch.